The recent wave of attacks on Israel has ushered in a new and unsettling chapter in the ongoing conflict with Hezbollah. This escalation has brought a level of intensity and sophistication that has not been seen before, leaving the nation grappling with a new reality. For the first time, Israel is facing a sustained aerial assault, a relentless barrage that has tested the limits of its defense systems. The skies over Israel have become a battleground with drones and missiles crisscrossing the airspace. With drones and precision missiles piercing its defenses and striking deep within its borders, the nation is witnessing an unprecedented level of threat. These attacks are not random, they are meticulously planned and executed with chilling precision. This is not the guerrilla warfare of the past. This is a coordinated and sophisticated campaign designed to cripple Israel's military capabilities and sow fear among its citizens. The attackers have demonstrated a level of strategic planning and technological prowess that has caught many by surprise. The attacks, emanating from Lebanon, have targeted strategic locations south of Tel Aviv, including key military bases and infrastructure. These strikes have not only caused physical damage but have also sent a psychological shockwave through the population. Marking a dangerous escalation in Hezbollah's tactics and capabilities, these attacks have shown that the group is now capable of launching sophisticated and sustained operations. The increased military activity in Lebanon is a clear indication of their growing strength and resolve. The attacks have exposed vulnerabilities in Israel's famed defense systems, revealing gaps that were previously thought to be secure. The damage to critical installations has raised alarms about the nation's preparedness for such high-tech assaults, raising serious questions about the country's ability to protect its citizens from this new breed of warfare. The situation has left many feeling vulnerable and uncertain. The sight of civilians taking cover and military officials scrambling to assess the damage has become all too common. The precision and coordination of the strikes, coupled with the use of electronic warfare to disrupt Israeli radar and GPS systems, have added a new layer of complexity to the conflict. The attackers' ability to interfere with critical systems has further complicated Israel's defensive efforts. These developments have sent shockwaves through the Israeli military establishment, leading to urgent crisis meetings and a re-evaluation of strategies. The sense of shock and confusion is palpable as the nation grapples with the reality of this new threat. The conflict has now entered uncharted territory, with potentially devastating consequences for the entire region. The escalation has not only heightened tensions but has also raised the stakes, making the prospect of a broader regional conflict more likely. The world watches with bated breath as the situation continues to unfold, uncertain of what the future holds. The recent attacks on Israel have not been random acts of violence. They represent a calculated strategy by Hezbollah to degrade Israel's military capabilities and undermine its sense of security. The targets chosen, military bases, airfields, and critical infrastructure, speak to a clear objective of crippling Israel's ability to respond effectively to future conflicts. The attacks south of Tel Aviv, a densely populated area typically considered beyond the reach of Hezbollah's rockets, have further amplified the psychological impact, demonstrating Hezbollah's growing reach and firepower. These strikes are not just about inflicting physical damage, they are about undermining Israel's sense of invulnerability. By striking deep within its borders, Hezbollah aims to erode public morale and create pressure on the Israeli government to make concessions. The targeting of military installations, including those housing elite units and critical equipment, underscores Hezbollah's intention to weaken Israel's ability to project power in the region. One of the most concerning aspects of the recent attacks is Hezbollah's apparent ability to circumvent Israel's vaunted Iron Dome defense system. This development has raised alarms not only within Israel but also among its allies, who have long considered the Iron Dome to be a nearly impenetrable shield against aerial threats. Designed to intercept and destroy short-range rockets and artillery shells, the Iron Dome has been hailed as a cornerstone of Israel's defense strategy. Its success rate in previous conflicts has been impressive, often intercepting up to 90% of incoming threats, thereby saving countless lives and preventing extensive property damage. However, the system's effectiveness has been called into question by the recent attacks, as drones and missiles have penetrated Israeli airspace, inflicting significant damage. The aftermath of these strikes has left many questioning the future reliability of the Iron Dome, especially in the face of evolving aerial threats. While the exact methods used to bypass the Iron Dome remain unclear, several factors may be at play. Military analysts are currently investigating the technological advancements that could have enabled these breaches, focusing on both the offensive capabilities of the drones and missiles and the potential vulnerabilities within the Iron Dome system itself. The use of drones, with their small size and low-altitude flight paths, presents a unique challenge to radar detection systems. These drones can fly below the radar horizon, making them difficult to detect until they are dangerously close to their targets. The drones, likely launched from within Lebanon, may have exploited gaps in radar coverage or used terrain masking to evade detection until it was too late. Terrain masking involves flying close to the ground or using natural features like mountains and valleys to hide from radar, a tactic that can be highly effective against even the most sophisticated defense systems. Additionally, the use of precision-guided missiles, capable of maneuvering in flight and following unpredictable trajectories, may have overwhelmed the Iron Dome's ability to track and intercept incoming threats. These missiles can change their flight path mid-air, making it extremely challenging for the Iron Dome's tracking algorithms to predict their final destination and successfully intercept them. In response to these new challenges, Israeli defense experts are already working on upgrades to the Iron Dome system. These upgrades aim to enhance its radar capabilities, improve its interception algorithms, and integrate new technologies to better counter the evolving threats posed by drones and precision-guided missiles. The future of Israel's air defense may well depend on these advancements as the nature of aerial warfare continues to change. The recent attacks on Israel have not only exposed vulnerabilities in its defense systems, but have also showcased the alarming sophistication of Hezbollah's arsenal. The use of precision-guided missiles and advanced drones, capable of penetrating deep into Israeli territory and striking with pinpoint accuracy, marks a significant leap in Hezbollah's military capabilities. This newfound firepower poses a grave threat to Israel's security, challenging its long-held military superiority in the region. The drones, no longer crude, improvised devices, are now equipped with advanced optics, communication systems, and potentially even artificial intelligence, enabling them to conduct reconnaissance, target identification, and even electronic warfare. This growing arsenal allows Hezbollah to strike at the heart of Israel's military and civilian infrastructure, inflicting significant damage and disrupting daily life. The attacks demonstrate a clear shift in Hezbollah's strategy, moving away from indiscriminate rocket fire towards a more targeted and lethal approach. Among the targets hit in the recent wave of attacks was the Atom Special Forces base, located in central Israel. This base is not just any military installation, it is a cornerstone of Israel's defense strategy. This highly sensitive facility serves as a critical training and operational hub for some of Israel's most elite units, including the renowned Sayeret Matkal Commando Unit. These units undergo rigorous training to prepare for the most challenging missions, both within Israel and beyond its borders. And the Shaldag Unit, known for their expertise in special reconnaissance and direct action missions. These units are often deployed in high-stakes operations that require precision, stealth, and unparalleled skill. The attack on Atom Airbase, therefore, represents not just a symbolic victory for Hezbollah, but also a potentially significant blow to Israel's special operations capabilities. The base's strategic importance cannot be overstated, as it plays a vital role in the training and deployment of elite forces. The damage inflicted on Atom Airbase is a stark reminder of the vulnerabilities that even the most secure facilities can face. Israeli special forces, known for their resilience and expertise, now find themselves assessing the extent of the damage and planning their next steps. The damage inflicted on Atom Airbase remains shrouded in secrecy, with Israeli authorities tightly controlling information about casualties and the extent of the destruction. This level of secrecy is not uncommon in military operations, especially when dealing with sensitive installations. With Israeli authorities tightly controlling information about casualties and the extent of the destruction, the controlled release of information is part of a broader strategy to manage public perception and maintain operational security. However, the very fact that Hezbollah was able to penetrate the base's defenses and strike at the heart of Israel's special forces is a cause for serious concern. This breach highlights potential gaps in security protocols that will need to be addressed urgently. And strike at the heart of Israel's special forces is a cause for serious concern. The attack has sent shockwaves through the military establishment, prompting a re-evaluation of current security measures and defense strategies. The attack raises questions about the security of Israel's most sensitive military installations and the vulnerability of its elite units. Ensuring the safety and operational readiness of these units is paramount for national security, and the vulnerability of its elite units. In response, elite military units have been placed on high alert, conducting security drills and reassessing their defensive positions to prevent future breaches. The long-term impact on Israel's special operations capabilities, particularly its ability to conduct covert operations and counter-terrorism missions, remains to be seen. High-level military discussions are underway to determine the best course of action moving forward, particularly its ability to conduct covert operations and counter-terrorism missions remains to be seen. The resilience and adaptability of Israel's special forces will be tested in the coming months as they navigate the challenges posed by this unprecedented attack. The recent attack on Ein Shemer airbase, situated in central Israel, has dealt a significant blow to Israel's Air Force, a pillar of its military superiority. Home to squadrons of F-15 IRAM fighter jets, the backbone of Israel's air superiority and strike capabilities, Ein Shemer plays a crucial role in maintaining Israel's dominance in the skies. The attack, which reportedly caused significant damage to aircraft hangars and other critical infrastructure, has raised concerns about a potential degradation of Israel's air power. The ability to operate and maintain air superiority has been a cornerstone of Israel's military doctrine, enabling it to project power, deter adversaries, and respond decisively to threats. The damage inflicted on Ein Shemer, while the extent remains unclear, could potentially hamper the Israeli Air Force's operational readiness, limiting its ability to conduct sorties, scramble jets, and provide close air support to ground troops. This vulnerability could embolden Israel's adversaries, potentially altering the balance of power in the region.